You have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole. And Johan, thank you so much for your Patreon membership request. You are doing something for the Epicans and Chronicans on the channel by bringing down a new EPICA song called Chemical Insomnia. This is with the lyrics as well. We're going to go back to back and do the live version of the Chemical Insomnia at Hellfest 2015.
Thank you so much, Johan. We love EPICA on this channel, and I can't wait to see what Chemical Insomnia has in store for us today. Epicans, we are back with a brand new EPICA song. I am so excited. I can't wait to actually hear something new from EPICA come down the rabbit hole. It has been such a long time, and if you guys are as excited as we are, remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more Enter the Chronicness, and let us know in the comment section below what is your favorite EPICA song, especially if you are new here, because I'm sure we have reacted to it at some point, unless there is so much more that we just haven't seen yet.
I think there is a lot more, and this is from the album The Quantum Enigma. Very looking forward to a new EPICA song. We love the studio and the live version, so why not do them both? Thank you so much, Johan. You ready?
I'm ready.
This is some lyrics, too. Okay, wait. I just gotta say something real quick, because I don't have insomnia, but I've been chemically induced into insomnia, like feelings where I can't sleep at all from all the chemicals I've thrown in, or because I needed to wake up with not much sleep, just using chemicals to stay awake, and then you feel like you're in a dream even when you're living.
Yeah, it's
crazy.
It's crazy. I just have to say, like, the beginning of this song is so heavy right off the bat. Like, even it started super heavy, and then you're like, wait, I think, like, there's 2 seconds before this. Yeah. And then, like, hitting that rewind, and it's like, da-da, and then just as heavy. And it's like, oh my god.
Yeah, wow.
And, like, chemical insomnia, for me, I have been in a chemically induced insomnia where you're just, for me, I was on so many antidepressants and, like, this, that, and everything else, and just doctor prescribed medication that you cannot sleep, and the side effects of all these meds and chemicals counteracting each other. Jeez. And then, like, coffee addiction, caffeine addictions, you know, energy drink addictions, just keeping you awake on top of everything. So it ends up becoming this moment where you're up, it's like 3 a.m., you're still awake, you know you have to get to sleep, you're passed out for like 2 hours, up again.
Yeah.
If that.
No kidding.
So, like, those moments in life feels like a dream. It even says, that's why I can't explain the stabbing pain. And it's like that pain that you're feeling, you can't explain it, but you're in pain because you're not sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't sleep. You're constantly awake. But the world you're living in, your reality, feels like that dream.
What a crazy cycle, right?
What a crazy cycle. Okay, I have to pause it because that line is so intense where it's saying those growing addictions that are happening, and like you have to roll the dice, you have to make that choice.
Yeah.
And like this whole song, so for me, I just have to say this and I have to share this. So I used to be a smoker. I was a smoker for like 14 years.
Yeah.
And I literally lived off cigarettes and caffeine and antidepressants. Like that was it.
Yeah.
And so when you're in that moment, you're constantly in this never-ending cycle of never sleeping, never eating, and just being in this like perpetual pain and fear and anxiety of everything that's going on. And you have to roll the dice and you have to make that choice. And it's like those habits are so, they tear you up. Caffeine is an addiction. Energy drinks are addiction. Sugar's the addiction. Like all of these things, and you're just stuck in it.
Yeah.
And this song, like right off the bat, there's just so much happening in it. And that's what I love about EPICA is they just attack all of these crazy things that
while amazing riffs are
while these amazing riffs are going, the drummer's going, you feel like you're being thrown from side to side because it's just so huge and massive. And like a lot of these things we wouldn't catch if we didn't have the lyric video right here.
I agree.
And so having the lyric video is allowing us to catch things that we wouldn't normally catch because the music is so amazing and intense that you just get pulled down the rabbit hole of just the music, let alone the message that Epica, like these powerful messages in every single one of their songs.
It's so hard to break the habit, isn't it?
It is. It's so hard to break the habit. We're having an issue right now with trying to break our chronic habit.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
That's what we're fighting with breaking the habit and rolling the dice.
Yep. All right, let's keep it going. Okay, before we get into this amazing breakdown, as we know, like breaking these things that you're now addicted to really is rolling the dice, because sometimes when you try to quit cold turkey on some of these stuff, you end up almost dying from it. Like we've seen a lot of people just die from dropping their antidepressants or something, like anything that they're on. So
benzodiazepines, I believe, is one of the ones that you can't just stop, and once you're on it, you're almost on it forever.
Yeah, even alcohol, like a lot of people can't just drop alcohol because of that hangover is so bad it can take you out. So it's just, you're so right. So everyone starts living in these false realities just to make sure that lion's not coming out, but that lion needs to come out.
It needs to be set free.
Right.
And it's so crazy because like dropping an addiction is not as easy. Like I remember when like I smoked for so long and everyone's like, oh, well, why don't you just quit? Why don't you just quit your addiction? It's like, bitch, it's not that easy. Yeah. Like you need to find something that is better. And sometimes just being healthy isn't a good enough reason.
No, totally. And I agree with you there, right?
It's like, oh, well, what about for your kids? It's like, I'm sorry, but like my kids are driving me to drink. Come on now. Have you ever had to deal with like toddlers? Come on.
I'm feeling it for the first time now. I hear you.
But like, and like all jokes aside, it's like
yes.
you need to find something that is stronger than the addiction. So stronger than that lion.
Yeah.
And what is stronger than a lion?
Yeah, you had to find that purpose and meaning, because you can't just say purpose and meaning is better than addiction, but you need to know what it is.
Purpose and meaning are just words at the end of the day.
Exactly.
So it's like, so all of you who are struggling to fight addictions or fighting those things that are in your life that may not necessarily be at the forefront of what people notice, like, it's hard and you guys can do it, but it's hard. And
you need music like this, and EPICA somehow, this is one of my favorite, like, this is the best lyrics in a song I've almost heard, because it's really hitting so close and so deep for so many people, and such a quick song here. We're only 3 minutes in here. And
I love how it says, with this one more thing that says, and the monsters that consume your energy. Like, that is so powerful and so true, because these things just devour all energy that you have within.
Just like Monsters Inc.
Just like Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. God, yes.
Oh my God. Fight the monsters that consume your entity. Wow.
We just attacked that good. Keep it on, because we got live version coming in now. Now we just dissected the lyrics very, very well there. Now we're going to just enjoy this song live, and then we'll give our final thoughts after. Do you have anything you want to quickly say before we jump?
No, this is amazing. This is phenomenal. Yeah,
because like I think we figured out what the song's more about, at least for our interpretation. I really love hearing a song for the second time. That's why I'm actually really excited to show you guys our second reaction. Sometimes really good. I'm not gonna lie, because then when you first hear a song, when you're a reactor, it's so hard to take in everything at once and do justice for everything you want to like say and all that. Mm-hmm. So it's nice to have the ability to like dissect it with the studio there with the lyrics and all that. And now we get to watch this performed live with already knowing kind of our thoughts. Now let's jam together, Epicans. Let's have a great time. I'm so excited to see them live, because EPICA is like, I think, one of my favorite bands to perform live. Might be our favorite. Let's go.
Oh my God.
This next song is from our latest record, The Quantum Enigma. And I would like to dedicate this to all the people that can't sleep at night and need a little help. This song is for you guys. Everybody hands up!
quick, we know Yuka from Nightwish experiences insomnia all the time, and he had to stop performing because of it. So shout out to people even like that. This is just so sick, and what I love about this performance is we see them so much with the studio and at like professional concerts where it was like Retrospect, the Omega, the 20th anniversary, where it's so like not overly produced, but highly produced and all that. Yeah. So it's nice to see them a little more stripped down just at a festival.
Absolutely.
And then you get to see kind of a bit more of their rawness and all that. This is 2015, so I think this is when Isaac can like fully headbang and stuff. Yeah. And you just get to see. I like to see him with his hair down. I'm not gonna lie. I like seeing him with his hair down too. Yeah, so that's nice to see a little bit there too.
Oh my god, this is amazing. And like I love with it being the live version, you can focus more on the music. Like the words are still there. It's still an amazing song lyrically. But like when you're not having those words on the screen with the lyric version, you can really focus on those drum fills.
Exactly.
And like what Kuhn's doing with the keyboard in the back, and like have all those little moments.
It's allowing us to focus on different parts of the song, so you're getting to see both sides of this now. just like, this is why I love EPICA. Honestly, the peak of EPICA for me is when Simone and Mark are going back and forth at it.
Absolutely.
Just them.
Absolutely. I love it when they're going back and forth.
It's perfect. That's why I fell in love with EPICA right off the bat. It's just like that angelicness, his demonicness, even though he's a gorgeous man, but just like it really puts you in that mind frame of that battle.
Absolutely. 100%.
I mean, I'd be screaming like a little girl too. Holy snap. They just set you to a whole different world. Like, I forget. Literally with EPICA, I forget I'm reacting sometimes.
I forget all the
like,
time.
I know sometimes too, but like, what this makes me always think about, because we just experienced this with lyrics, without having the lyrics there, we wouldn't have heard really the lyrics as well from this live performance, so we would have missed some of the meaning, and it really just makes me wish and also happy to, we missed all these albums when they were coming out, so we never listened to them from start to finish and got to embody all the lyrics like I have with some of my older bands and stuff. But like, how much more music is honestly appreciated too when you know the lyrics.
Yeah.
It's like, it really does change it to the next level when you can enjoy the music as well as the message, and that's something I always missed growing up too, was the message. So I'm happy now that we have EPICA, so that all their new stuff we can fully engulf and like know the lyrics off by heart too. And like, I think that's really important, because if we just did the live version here, we wouldn't have gotten all that extra talk that we have, I think.
Absolutely.
Where we've heard so much EPICA where, you know, you only can say so much after like 100 times of like, this sounds amazing and all that stuff.
You can only say, oh my god, Kuhn and his keyboard are just phenomenal so many times.
Yeah, so like,
because they are. But
yeah.
like, when you're listening to this message and everything and having these lyric videos, you get to experience so much more of what the band is putting out there for us. Like, we haven't really actually done a lot of reactions where we've listened to a lyric video and then the live right after. I think this might have been the first time doing this style, and being able to focus on the two different sides of the music has given me a whole new appreciation for this song in particular.
Exactly.
Because this has really opened up, because there are so many things that are happening, like when it comes to addiction and stuff like that, what we are learning in the lyrics. But then you also brought up Yuka, who has insomnia.
Yeah, from Nightwish there.
From Nightwish. But I don't know what's going on in his life. I don't know what's going on in anyone's life other than what's happening within my own four walls. But sometimes the insomnia and the addiction that you have is simply your workload and what you're having to do day to day.
True.
And you can't escape that.
Yeah.
That's not a lion you can release, because that's your livelihood.
It's bills to pay.
It's bills to pay.
Yeah.
It's what you have to get through. And so that's another side of this that I didn't necessarily think of the very first time listening through it, because in the lyrics themselves, it talks more about that addiction.
Yeah.
But sometimes your addiction can be a positive thing, like your work.
Very true.
But the negative aspects that come out of that can also cause these lines that need to be released. And so then listening to those lyrics, being able to have that second to reflect, which we usually do after off video,
Like
off camera,
Yeah.
like this,
Yeah.
when we're going downstairs and we continue talking about the song for the next like 2 hours.
Very true.
But now that we've been able to watch the lyric, have that bit of a conversation, get into the next song, think about what we just saw with the lyrics while listening to these amazing riffs once again, and being able to hear those fills, be able to hear those little the little nuances that are going on the keyboard, and then being able to watch them play and being able to appreciate, you know, Isaac having his head banging and having his hair down that we don't see as often anymore.
True.
We get that extra amount of time to then reflect on things that we may not have necessarily reflected on in the recording.
Yeah, it gave us time to fully digest everything that we saw, and I really appreciate that you gave us the option, Johan, to do both of these songs back to back, because I think it was nice to not just listen to the same song in a couple of weeks, but to kind of put it all together just to kind of fully embody what this song was for. Now it's going on to the playlist, where a lot of the times, a lot of these EPICA songs we'll hear at one time, and then it'll kind of just another EPICA song. But this is like an album I really want to attack now. Kingdom of Heaven's on this. Like all the themes that they're talking about are really, really healing. They're always about healing and like trying to get through this, and they're always encouraging, they're always helping. Like they're just doing Ride for EPICA, where they're literally helping stray dogs. So like it shows where their heart is, and like that's why they're always throwing this sign up, right? Because they really do love you, even though that's the snake thing too. But like it really is their love that they have, and that's why we feel their love. I just love getting to see them perform any time of the year. They always look a little different, but it's nice to know they've been together with this group for about like a decade plus now.
Absolutely.
So it's always good to see them perform live. It makes us want to go see a festival. A festival would be lit.
I would love to go see a festival. Like we just saw Dream Theater, which was my first concert that I've been able to experience and encompass as a whole. You got to see me being like basically a 15-year-old girl once again, getting all excited at a concert.
Sounding like the girls at the end.
I sounded like the girl screaming at the very end.
Yes.
And now we get to take our son, who's 13, to his first concert and get to go see NF. So that's going to be a whole new experience, because every single concert you go to and every single artist is such a new experience, such a new vibe. And they have so many different types of people that go to these places where you get to connect and feel that heart. And like I'd love to see EPICA, because with that heart and that love that they have for one another and for their fans, the group of people that were there, like you saw that crowd
Was massive.
That crowd was massive. I saw a guy wearing a Misfits shirt. Like this crowd's massive. They got all kinds of different lights. I love Misfits too, so that made me happy. So
yeah, we love the Epicans. You guys have been so nice to us. That's why we have adopted the Chronicans as the people that are on this channel. So if you guys are Epicans and Chronicans and want to see more Epica come down the rabbit hole, hit the like button for this one, subscribe, and let us know what you would like us to react to next. And if you are new, please hit that subscribe and notification bell so you don't miss the next one. But we are now exiting the rabbit hole, folks.
Thank you so much for bringing this down the rabbit hole. And if you guys want to see more videos where we do a lyric version followed by a live version so that we can get that full encompassment of a reaction, let us know that in the comments below if you really like this style of reaction video. Peace and love, everyone.
God bless y'all.
Take care, and bye for now.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Enter the Chronicness.
Special thanks to all of our YouTube, Patreon, and Buy Me a Coffee members. Thank you for all of your support.